at opinyon ng pag-uulat ng mag-uulat sa programang ito ay hindi ang pangunahing posisyon o pahayag ng pamumunuan ng organisasyong ito. The views and opinions expressed in this live report are those of the presenter and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the management of this organization. Okay. So, good afternoon to all ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Editoriyal. Today is April 27, 2022, Wednesday. I am Carlos Miguel Kanahashi, your host for today, and together with me is Sir Mark Betita as my technical supervisor. We're broadcasting simultaneously on InkluRadyo and to be viewed on the next day on the HNI Inclusion Pilipinas YouTube channel. We shall commence our presentation in just a moment. We'll be back after our commercials. Now this.
Meron akong pangarap. Meron akong pangarap. Para sa aking pamilya, para sa aking kapwa, at para sa bayan. Kahit mahirap, kahit masakit, mahal ko kayong lahat. Kahit anong mangyari, ikaw, ako, tayo. Ating isisigaw sa mundo. Inklusibong may tatag, angat buhay itatahak. Matapang pag Matapang pagintay. Ang tropa, hindi nang iiwan. Ang senyas, isang instrumento. Ilang beses matumba, tayo huling baba. Luman ang ating pinagaling. Tayo ay muling liliwan. Para sa pangarap, para sa pamilya, at para sa bayan. Tayo ang ida. Tuloy ang inklusyon.
So welcome back to Editorial. We shall now commence our presentation right now. Hi everyone, good day to all of you. Here now is my presentation for Editorial. Today is Wednesday, April 27, 2022. I am Carlos Miguel Kanahashi from Hands in Inclusion Philippines. In our presentation, ladies and gentlemen, we will discuss to you on paano tayo magpakitang gilas or how can we show up, ladies and gentlemen. So, without further ado, here now is our topic, magpakitang gilas. According to Rachel Wilkerson Miller, she states there that most people think that is true for everybody who is not them. And they sort of thinking that they're the exemption to the rule. When we prioritize your things, it is easier said than done. In order for us to show up, ladies and gentlemen, in showing up for yourself, it is different to each person. It might change over time because it's basically saying that you love yourself, you honor yourself, and being your own biggest supporter. It is part of self care and self advocation. Making your needs a priority, whether if it's mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual. When we make time for self care, because we need to show up for yourself and for others. Dapat magpakitang gilas tayo. Especially during a time when all our routines are out of whack, it is easy to overextend yourself at work or with your family. Going into emotional or financial debt to help others does not serve anyone in the long run. How can we show up? Paano tayo magpakitang gilas? We need to acknowledge where you are. You should acknowledging your present state with judgment. It's important to accept ourselves and our surroundings so we know what to change. It is helpful if you want to start showing up for yourself, but you don't know how to start. Give yourself your full permission to be exactly who and where you are. When you talk to yourself, it is important to be mindful because you have to make it constructive to combat your inner critic that tries to attack your self-worth. Change the direction of your inner monologue with daily affirmations. When we create daily affirmations, we just replace our negative vibes with positive vibes because this will be part of a great place to start. When we write in a gratitude journal, we need to list of what to do for the day and what are you grateful for, ladies and gentlemen, and how will you appreciate others. When you set aside for yourself, you have to balance your life between your work and other things. in order to practice self-care, like spending time with others, stepping out of your comfort zone, to have an eye-opener of, of what to do as well for the day, and also to reset as well. When you support your immune system, we need to show mindfulness and meditation. This will help you slow down your heart rate, clear your mind, reduce stress and anxiety. Lalo na ang ating mental health. Kasi, ladies and gentlemen, malala na actually ang mental health. Lalo na yung nagsimula ng pandemic almost 2 years ago, when the coronavirus disease 2019 began to worsen our country and the rest of the world. Kaya natin maging mindful sa ating immune system. Halimbawa, maligo, matulog ng sapat, kumain ng sapat, para ma-boost ang inyong resistensya. Being able to name the main qualities that make you a person. You should have a clear sense of your core values and your priorities. Know what you like and what you don't like. You should identify what makes you feel comfortable and uncomfortable. You should acknowledge what you are willing and unwilling to do. In other words, commitment. You should be aware of how you're likely to react or are reacting in a given situation. Based on this slide, ladies and gentlemen, you have to know the things that you have changed, significance, and what will you do in order to close your heart. You should do compliments, kind words, if you want to remember, mantras or meditations that move you and motivate you. Use your things about to do what yourself and for others. And also, you are always here and you are enough. When you're stressed and overwhelmed, you know what to do. Just stay calm. Para magpakitang gilas tayo, kailangan natin ang ating pag-iisip, maging empathy tayo, maging confidence tayo, at willingness to be vulnerable. Dapat kailangan natin ito para ipakita natin pag magpakitang gilas tayo. Hindi lamang sa atin, kundi sa ating lahat. Sa ibang salita, it doesn't just happen. We need effort. Practice, practice, and practice. Showing up for others requires to do something in order for you to maintain strong, meaningful bonds with everyone. And what turns the people you know into your people, in other words. Ang dahilan kung bakit tayo magpakitang gilas kasi para ipakita natin at para makilala natin kung sino tayo. Ito ay ginawa hindi lamang sa atin, kundi sa ating lahat. At paano tayo magpakitang gilas? Una, intindihin ng bawat isa. Dapat masanay tayo na dapat kailangan natin sanayin. Ipakita natin ang ating identity o para makilala tayo. At higit sa lahat, magpakitang gilas. We need to represent the things we need to represent as well. For example, if you are speaking, if you're representing Hands in Inclusion in the webinars of any PWD organization, dapat magpakitang gilas tayo. Ladies and gentlemen. And also, para magkaisa at makikipagtulungan tayo. Para magpakitang gilas din tayo. Okay, that's a wrap for our topic. Thank you very much. Okay, so when we say magpakitang gilas, what comes into your mind? We need to ways on how can we show up for ourselves. Ito ay ginawa hindi lamang sa atin, kundi sa ating lahat. So, Sir Mark, tanong, paano tayo magpakitang gilas dito sa Hansen Inclusion?
Maging ano po tayo, maging productive po tayo, maging masipag, wag pong tatamad-tamad, wag po maghihintay ng utos, magkusang loob po tayo kung ano po ang dapat gawin.
Okay, that's absolutely right. Thank you, Sir Mark. Dapat kaya natin, na dapat kaya natin gawin. Sundin na dapat kailangan natin sundin. Para hindi tayo makakaproblemas in the future. And anyway, that's a wrap for our topic. Sir Mark, can you flash our PowerPoint, please, for the other parts of our show? Thank you. Okay, so now is our next part of our show, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have the election 2022 updates entitled Pulso 2022. Our news for today is when veteran actress Boots Anson Roa has publicly declared her support for the presidential bid of Leni Robredo in the May 9, 2022 elections. In her pre-recorded message, she shared that she personally witnessed how it was to live under the Marcos regime 21 years ago. She said, sabi ng lola mo maganda ang panahon noon. No more than 20 years ng diktatorya, naranasan ko lahat yun. Kasama din ako doon sa mga naniwala noong una. Baka naman kailangan, baka maganda yung pinapangakong disiplina. Pero nakita ko sa aking mga mata ang pagbagsak ng ekonomiya, yung gutom at kawalan ng trabaho. Naranasan ko magkaroon ng mga kaibigan na bigla na lang nawala, mga simpleng tao. Yung iba natagpuan patay, karamihan hindi na nakita. Posing a question to the country's current voters, Roa asked, kakayanin mo ba yung mahigit 20 taon na hindi ka sigurado kung buhay pa o wala na ang mahal mo sa buhay? Hindi ka man lang magkakapaalam dahil wala kang bangkay na ipinaglamay. Roa said she doesn't want anyone to experience that kind of pain again. She said, mga apo, sana hindi ninyo maranasan. Sana hindi na natin maranasan muli. Nobody recovers from that pain. Take it from me, mga apo. Hindi natin golden years yun. Finally, endorsing the candidacy of Robredo, Roa said, pero yung pinapangarap nating bayan, pwede pa nating ilaban yan. Pwede pa tayong magbago ng isip sa ilalim na mahusay at matapat na Pangulo, gagaling ang Pilipinas. Noong 2022, ang presidente ko ay si Leni Robredo. To end her spiel, she stated, Boots Anson Roa Rodrigo po, dating naniwala sa pangako ng disiplina at pagkakaisa, pero nakita at nararanasan ang katotohanan. That concludes our election 2022 updates. Sir Mark, next slide please. Now let us move on to the next part of our show, which is our Get to Know Our Candidates, entitled Sino Ka? Know Your Candidates in the May 9, 2022 elections. Next slide please. Our featured candidate for today is Ray Valeros. He is running for senator this year. He is a natural health advocate and a mariner, the founder of the No to Mandatory Vaccination Group and the director of the Anti-Narcotics International Assistance Group. He's been participated in a number of anti-vaccination protests last year. He was arrested for the violation of local ordinances on January 12 this year in Ermita, Manila. And in truth, COVID-19 vaccines underwent three required phases of testing. So this May 9, 2022, let's vote wisely. Next slide, please. Here are some of the very important announcements. Next slide, please. So, as part of the continuing efforts to support the Hands in Inclusion Philippines organization, we urge everyone, including our viewers and supporters of this organization, to purchase our products in the online shop of our organization. We are selling the t-shirts and the tote bags. For the t-shirts, it's 325 and 375 pesos, small to triple XL, and the available colors are red, black, blue, white, yellow, pink, and mustard gold or mustard yellow. For the tote bags, it's 190 to 200 pesos, and the sizes are small to large or medium to large rather. So if you want to purchase, please let us know. Please let us know. Message us, strictly payment first before purchase, and we're accepting payments from GCash and Union Bank only. Next slide, please. And we'll deliver via GoGo Express and LBC couriers. We will continue to serve in areas under alert level 1 to 4 only. It will suspend its services to areas under alert level 5. 12 midnight to 11:59 in the evening is our operating hours every day throughout the week. If you want to check the orders, please visit the Hands Inclusion Philippines Facebook page. Email us at hands.inclusion@gmail.com. Next slide, please. Again, as part of the continuing efforts of the Hands in Inclusion Philippines organization, we urge everyone to purchase, or rather, to donate to Hands in Inclusion Philippines. Why? Because, to be honest, many of us have been already been struggling with the financial problems in our organization. So, regardless, no matter what, it doesn't matter if you're going to donate small and or large amounts, then you can donate to Hands in Inclusion Philippines through GCash and Union Bank as well. So, please now, we need your help, everyone. Please help our organization and also to raise funds in the organization. The proceeds will go to the following: to the Hands in Inclusion Philippines organization, including the expenses, the StreamYard upgrade, the formality and the SEC registration in the future, and also for the financial aid of the members due to the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, and also for the and also for our allowances, including the interpreters. So guys, for those who did, thank you. Hi, Sir Mark, next slide please. Okay, so before we get to this, so if you want to purchase accessories from Ate Lady Jane Florese, you may message her on LG Accessories. You may contact her through Messenger and WhatsApp as well. So if you have problems with your Android and iOS phones and tablets, as well as if you have problems with your MacBook or Apple and Windows laptop, as well as if you want to download music, movies, and games, Sir Mark Betita is here to assist you. So you may contact Mark PC Laptop Repair Services by messaging him on Facebook, Mark Paulo Betita. You may contact him at 0947-355-4759. Next slide, please. So we have some of the last events coming up for the month of April in our organization, Best Buddies Philippines. So the events are coming up are the following. So tomorrow we'll be having our virtual tour at 8 a.m. Manila time. And then after this, we'll be having Buddies Be Friends with Teacher Cheryl and Teacher Cha from Alres. As well as on April 30, I can focus and center myself with Teacher Lay Santa Maria of the Atma Prema Wellbeing Group. And stay tuned for the events coming up for the month of May in Best Buddies Philippines. So if you want to join these events, follow Best Buddies Philippines on Facebook and Instagram. Send them a message and the registration form will be sent to you as well. Just a reminder, especially during the VR nearing the elections, Best Buddies Philippines is a non-profit, non-denominational, and a non-political organization. We support a clean and fair elections and do not endorse any political party or candidate. As members of the BBP community, please refrain from endorsing a candidate during the activities of the organization. Ang Best Buddies Philippines ay isang non-profit, non-denominational at non-political na organisasyon. Sinusuportahan po namin ang isang malinis at patas na halalan at hindi nag-endorso ng anumang partido o sinumang kandidato sa politika. Bilang ng mga miyembro ng Best Buddies Philippines, mangyari lamang po na iwasan ang pag-endorso ng isang kandidato sa mga aktibidad ng organisasyon. In Best Buddies Philippines, make a friend, be a friend. Next slide, please. If you are feeling hungry, especially for your breakfast, lunch, dinner, your merienda, or any birthday or any anniversary occasion, then we want to order the foods in Sobra Comfort Food Restaurant and also in Kuya Korea as well. For Sobra Comfort Food, for the menu, for the all-day breakfast, we have Tapa Sobra, Chicken Tocino, corned beef brisket, homemade spam, and beef salpicao. Sizes arranged between solo to large. Prices arranged between 265 to 1,450 pesos. Next slide, please. For the rice trays, we have beef bulgogi, beef shawarma, beef udon, pork racking, beef pork belly, burnt ends, fried chicken, boneless fried chicken. Sizes arranged between solo to large and prices arranged between 265 to 1,700 pesos. Next slide, please. For the fried chicken sandwiches, pulled pro sandwich, corned beef, and chicken tocino sandwich, sizes arranged between regular, large, solo, and box of fours. Prices are ranged between 320 pesos to 1,540 pesos. Next slide, please. For the pasta, we have mac and cheese and penne and gorgonzola. Sizes are ranged between solo to large. Prices are ranged between 290 pesos to 1,350 pesos. Next slide, please. Here are the ways on how you can order. In the Sober Comfort Food restaurant, you may head over to the Sober Comfort Food website, select the dishes you want to order, choose between pick up or delivery, pay conveniently for any of the safe integrated payment methods, and expect updates via text or your email if your order is confirmed. Next slide, please. So if you want to crave for something Korean, you may want to order the foods in the Kuya Korea restaurant. The menus are for the rice bowls, beef bibimbap, beef bulgogi, pork samgyup, and K-pop chicken. Prices are ranged between 195 to 220 pesos. For the boneless popcorn chicken, it's 235 to 435 pesos. And the flavors are gochujang, ganjang, chicken, and K-buffalo. If you want to order, please check the Kuya Korea website, and it's also available on Grab Food as well. Next slide, please. This Saturday, April 30, 2022 at 2 p.m., the LaSalle College of St. Benilde, Manila and Antipolo will be having their virtual commencement exercises for first term 2021 to 2022. So on behalf of HNI Inclusion Philippines, we'd like to congratulate our Benildians for doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Next slide, please. This Saturday, April 30, 2022, actually we have 3 days to go before our webinar, Inclu Talks Aware with Autism. So this is our first webinar series for this year. And our speakers for this webinar are Mrs. Ching Marso, the Munaris brothers, Henry and Derek Munaris, and Mr. Robin Conana. This will be viewed this Saturday on April 30, 2022 on the HNI Inclusion Pilipinas Facebook page. Next slide, please. Lastly, follow HNI Inclusion on our social media pages and its digital platforms as well. This will be a great big help to us in the organization. So how can you do this? You may follow us on Facebook, HNI Inclusion PH, InkluRadyo, InkluSports, InkluNihan, InkluGaming, and the online shop. Twitter, HNI Pilipinas, Instagram, HNI Inclusion PH, Kumu, HNI Philippines, and subscribe to the YouTube channel of HNI Inclusion Pilipinas. So guys, for those who did this, thank you very much. Next slide, please. So it's now time for our shoutouts and greetings from Sir Mark Betita to Tropang PWD, Eugene Florese, Annalyn Lopez, Sayuri Garcia, Sharing Anchel Aquino, Jason Delegencia, Rosemary Sarondo Tere Gomez, Nina Marie Sabado, the Betita family, and the Palmera Boys. To Sir Mark Betita, good evening to you and thank you for watching. To those who are celebrating their birthdays today, happy birthday and expect more birthdays to come. To those who are celebrating their anniversaries, happy anniversary as well. Shout outs and greetings to my family, to Hands in Inclusion Philippines, to Best Buddies Philippines, Best Buddies Benilde, and other PWD organizations. Thank you very much. And also to my high school and college friends as well. And to those who are watching, it may be a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening wherever you are in the world. I hope you guys are in a good mood, but if not, you may use this time to improve on your mental health and your well-being as well. For those who are watching me on InkluRadyo, thank you very much. If you missed this episode, it will be viewed on the next day on the HNI Inclusion Philippines YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure. Next slide, please. Before we go, let's have our words for the day. For Regina Brown. No matter how you feel, get up, dress up, show up, and never give up. At dapat kailangan magpakitang gilas tayo para iwas tayo sa mga problema sa ating buhay. Okay, next. Okay, Sir Mark, can you disable the share screen, please? And open cam, please. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for Editoriyal for Wednesday, April 27, 2022. I'll be back again tomorrow for the Inclusive Report. On behalf of HNI Inclusion and InkluRadyo, I am Carlos Kanahashi, your host for today, and Sir Mark Betita as my technical supervisor. Awa ang Diyos, makakaraos po tayo. Sama-sama tayong lalaban para sa pangarap, pamilya at bayan hanggang sa ating tatak para sa One Inclusion Nation. Magandang gabi at pagpalagnawa tayo ng buong may kapal. May the mighty God bless us all. Ngayong ikalima ng anibersaryo, makatotohanan ng inklusyon, angat buhay ang solusyon. Sa HNI Posible. Pilipinas, God first. HNI, God first. Thank you very much for watching. Have a blessed evening to all and a goodbye for now. Bye and thank you.